Hey, superhero, perfect spirit, whatever you wish to call yourself, this greater essence of yourself. I'm Sam, and welcome to Superhero Sunday. And we'll see where we go today. I really don't plan these out. An idea comes to me, and we sort of go with that. So, typically, what happens on a Sunday as people are joining here is that I'll do a short talk. And today we're talking about you can't think your way to health, finances, relationships, careers, that we really can't just think about it and talk about it. So, we're going to dive into that today. Then I give a practice so we can operate from this deeper place. I'll take some questions. I'll pull some cards at the end to get some clarity, and we'll see what happens here today. Oh, hey, Betsy, thanks for watching. Oh, hi, Dowie. Thank you for watching. All right, so, all right, let's take a look here. Let's talk about this today. So we cannot think our way to whatever it may be that, they say like talk is cheap. We just can't think and talk our way to something. It requires us to take this step, this action. Hey, Christina, thanks for watching. So, when we think about this, that we really, really want to change our life, we can't just do it from thinking about it, taking steps from the mind, because the mind doesn't like change. So, the steps that you'll take that are mind generated won't produce the results that you're looking for, because the results that you're looking for are coming from this deeper place of our superhero, our perfect spirit, one with all that is within our heart space here. This is where we need to operate from. And this is what we're going to probably dive into for a practice today. How do we operate from the heart and let go of this mental activity, this overthinking that creates all the overwhelm, the stress? We just need to let that go. And this is what was coming to me this morning, is that transformation is a product of altered states of consciousness, if you will. And this is how I really help people. I'm doing this Wednesday is my circle, and it's really a transformation circle. It's really operating from this altered state of consciousness, which is the true consciousness of perfect spirit, that this is a source of real change. So just notice where you're talking about things, but you're not really taking action on that. Or if you're taking action based on these thoughts and it's not working out, then you're still operating of the mind, the level of this mind, and not this deeper place within all of us. So this was coming to me like, how do I help people? I help them transform through, trance, if you will. If you've been to my circles, I close my eyes. I don't know where I'm going. I basically get the mind offline and just allow spirit to lead. So if we allow spirit to lead our life, then we can really have it all. If we're completely operating from the mind, then things probably aren't going to work out so well. This is when people talk about, coaching. I really don't call myself a coach, because I know, working with a psychiatrist for over 20 years, it was more about medicine, medicine, medicine. And then I see these coaches chasing thoughts with more thoughts. Thoughts themselves are not really going to create that lasting transformation that you want in your life. And what I'm thinking of in this situation is like a Tony Robbins seminar. You get you all hyped up and psyched up to go do this. Well, Tony goes away, and then what happens? Usually nothing, because it was just operating from this level of mind. But if you go from this deeper place, then all things become possible. And I don't want to talk too much. I never like to talk too much. It's not my thing. My thing is help people to find that peace within them. And that creates the real transformation, because this peace is this altered state of consciousness. We're not usually used to this state of peace, even though it's our natural state. We're usually in a place of overthinking, trying to figure things out, chasing thoughts with more thoughts. So I'm going to do a little practice here of operating from this deeper place. Then I'll take some questions. Then I'll do some readings. So I put on some ambient background music, and we're just going to dive into a practice. So we're just sitting here relaxing, nothing to do, nothing to accomplish, allowing the busyness of the mind to fade away, to see that it's not really us. It's really taking us from who we are, that we are not our thought. We are not whatever the body is experiencing. The body may be sick with multiple sclerosis, bipolar, cancer, whatever it may be, but we are not the body. Body is simply our tool for this human experience. And we ultimately are spiritual beings. Just so happens to be that we're in a body right now. But someday this body will fade away, but yet our essence will remain. And this is where we want to get to, is our essence. And we do this by relaxing, finding that peace within us, to notice when the mind starts thinking, we come back to realize I'm sitting, my feet are on the floor, I'm wearing socks, I'm wearing shoes. If I touch my leg, I feel myself wearing jeans. I feel my pajamas. The fabric feels rough, smooth, and we're just engaging our sensations. This is how we get back to our centers, by engaging our senses. Because we can either be thinking or in our essence of spirit. Once we're in our essence of spirit, then all things become possible. Because there are no limitations in spirit. Spirit is infinite, like the universe, and they are both one. Your essence and the universe are one. The energy that fuels the sun is the same energy within you. The energy that forms rain is the energy within you. That we are ultimately this one energy, this consciousness, and it's in all things. You cannot separate yourself from this energy. No matter how much the mind tries to separate yourself, making you feel lonely, distant, you're still that essence. We simply have forgotten because we are lost in these thoughts, these stories, these beliefs, these labels: cancer, bipolar, poor, female, male, age beliefs. We're none of this. To realize your essence has always been here. So, one of the questions we can ask ourselves is, where was I before my mother was born? You were here before your mother was born. Maybe not in physical body, but this energy within you was here. This consciousness may have been different forms, different universes, planets, who knows? But our essence is here. So this is the game that we're always playing, forgetting who we are, believing our thoughts as our truth, and forgetting our essence is that which is beyond words. As they say in the Tao that can be spoken is not the great Tao. The truth that can be spoken is not the great truth. You are the great truth. You are the Tao, that which is beyond word, with no limitations, no restrictions. You are infinite. So keep feeling this peace within you. When the mind gets busy thinking, come back to your sensations. Realize you're sitting, listening, feet on the floor. Very simple. Many people want to offer these complex programs, to help you remember your truth. You don't need any of that. You have all the resources within you because you are one with all that is. So keep coming back. No judgment, no criticism, as that's thoughts chasing thoughts. It's an endless loop. We are infinite in this moment, and all of our power is in this moment. So take a moment to feel that power, that strength that is you. Feel that ball of sun within you, that flame, that light that never goes dark. It's simply the mind creating darkness. But you are the light that was never born, never dies, always was, always is. This is our strength. This is our power. This is how we create transformation, by being here, present, aware of this experience, of these sensations, realizing that we are not these experiences, that we are not these sensations. We are the witness to these sensations, this experience. So we just want to be here in this moment, knowing all is well from the level of spirit. Just live in this place that all is well, all is at peace. If my peace is disturbed, what's the story? What are the thoughts? Realizing there's nothing to figure out. We just have to be and move on that impulse to take action from our insights, our intuitions, our gut feelings, and not looking for proof, for validation that this is the correct way, of deeply trusting yourself that you know what's best for you. This is our truth. This is all that matters. So we want to come back into this moment. Maybe open our eyes, stretch out, feel the aliveness within us that all is possible. Nothing to do, nothing to accomplish, just to be here and move on that impulse. To realize that everything happens through action, inspired action. Inspired comes from inspiration, or in spirit, moving from spirit, not looking for proof, not looking for validation, just knowing that we know and remembering who we are. Okay, so I'm here if there's any questions. If you would like a reading, let me know. I pulled up my word deck today, and I also have some other decks around as well. But I'm here ultimately to help you remember who you are. That we're not our name, we're not our identity, we're not our personality. It's a temporary thing anyway. Anything that's temporary isn't really us. Hey, Christina, let me see what word I'm feeling for you. Let's dive in. What does Christina need to know today? Okay, here. Okay, let's see what this is. Um, this is you're getting the surrender card, Christina. Surrender the beliefs, the opinions that you have about yourself. Realize they don't hold any power over you. And just notice what limitations you do have and why they have become your truth. And just surrender. You're just getting the surrender word that I have all these judgments, all these stories. They're not my truth. I'm surrendering them. I'm letting them go. And then I'll read for Dalwy, then Betsy, then Abby. So just hang in there. I'm going to read everyone that posts a comment here. Let me see what's going on for Dowie. Let me mix these up a little bit on the Y because my eyes are closed and I just see what feels right. For Dowie, I'm feeling this card. Okay, let's take a look for Dowie. You're getting the dream-filled card. I don't pull this card too often. The dream-filled is a beautiful card. It's realizing your dreams become reality because you accept your dreams as your truth. And to make your dreams a reality is about going deeper, following those insights, those nudges, and moving to those impulses, not looking for proof, not looking for validation, not looking for someone's approval. Simply saying, this is my dream, this is my vision. Thank you for showing me the way. And it's simply acknowledging your spirit knows the way forward. It is that lighthouse illuminating the path forward. But trusting this voice, this light, is a practice because you've been filled with so many stories saying you can't do this, ignore that, go within, trust that. All right, so for Betsy, let me tune in here for Betsy, then Abby, and anyone else wants to jump in, let me know. And I'm doing a circle this Wednesday. Let me see let me tune into Betsy here now. Okay, this card here for Betsy. Okay, let's take a look. Um, I love this. I come here to be one, to realize that no one and nothing is against you. This is the place of unity, to realize no one's against you. Nothing is against you. You can have it all. When you come back into unity, come back into balance and harmony. And once again, noticing the stories that are taking you out of unity into separation, that you need to figure this all out by yourself. No. Come into this moment, realize you are one with all that is. Nothing's against you. Okay, let's see what Abby, then we'll do Kathy. So you're welcome, Christina. Let me tune into Abby here. I don't know if I read for Abby recently. All right. But see this guidance that I don't know if you saw Dalloway's comment here. I just want to talk about this real quick. Realize the guidance is within all of us. I'll just maybe a little more practice out of trusting myself. But we all have this inner guide. We just simply need to let go of these stories, this head trash that doesn't serve us. So let me see what I'm reading here for Abby now. Okay, Abby. Let me tune into Abby. Somebody's with Abby. I'm feeling a presence with Abby. Who's with Abby? See if I can get them to step forward. It doesn't feel like an earthbound presence. It feels like a spirit guide that's with you. Somebody that you never really knew. I just feel like one of your spirit guides stepping forward. But it doesn't feel like they've ever been earthbound, not recently anyway. Let me see what card they have me pull for you. It's about honor, Gabby. It's about honor for Abby. Honoring yourself, respecting yourself, realizing that you're good enough, that you can have it all. Letting go of all those cords that you're attached to people that are pulling you down, if you will, that you look to their validation for their approval. Just honor yourself. Trust that you know what's best for you. You don't need to go outside and say, am I doing a good job? No. You are enough. Honor that self within you. And this person that I feel the presence with you is just really saying, you're enough. You're worthy. You're deserving. You can have it all. If you're willing to honor and trust yourself. And let's see what I'm feeling here for Kathy. Okay. Let me tune into Kathy. Kathy, here we go for Kathy. Okay. Okay, for Kathy. Okay, so for Kathy, you're getting the peaceful card. That's perfect. This is a great message for everyone that our true nature is one of peace. It's a piece of the situation, regardless of the challenge you're facing, because the real you knows the best way to face this challenge is not to be up in arms and battle and fight. It's to relax, to be at peace. For peace allows your intuition to come forward, it allows your wisdom to move forward. And that's the real knower. Your lighthouse is guiding you. But your lighthouse cannot guide you if you're not in a state of peace, if you're in a state of frenzy, of chaos, disturbed by the situation. But this is a practice. It's hard to find that peace when things are being thrown at you from all directions. Just take a moment, take a breath. Where are your feet? Find those opportunities to bring in the peace by being here in this moment. Where are your feet? Where are you standing? What color shirt are they wearing? Just engaging those sensations to get you back into this moment, to be at peace. For this is who we truly are beyond those words. To know your essence is to have this feeling of peace, of calm, of relaxation. Okay, so that was for Kathy. Okay, let's see. So Betsy, the deck that I'm pulling from, I don't know if it's available anymore. I got it some time ago, but it's basically this word deck is basically to help us discover who we've truly come to be. Um, this was actually an interesting deck. I actually purchased this from a Unity church. Yeah, the pastor there created this deck with words to help us remember who we are. And I really resonate with this deck, that we have all these kind of stories why we think we're here to be, and we're not. We need to let all this go. To remember we're not our labels, we're not our stories. We are beyond all of this. Okay. So any other questions, any kind of comments here? And I'll be in my circle on Wednesday. And I don't know what's going to happen in my circle. It's really helping you create transformation through trance, through altered states of consciousness, if you will. Because everything in your life is a product of your beliefs, your level of consciousness. If we go back to the purity of you, you can change all situations as quick as the snap of a finger. You can change your life that quick by saying, I'm no longer defined by the mind. And when I heard that voice say perfect spirit to remind me who I was, I knew my health challenges were over. And 16 months later, 5 diseases gone without seeking, outside help. Just trusting my own voice, my own intuition. That's all we need to do. Okay, I think that's it for today. But remember, take it slow. Keep reminding yourself where you are and who you are. And it isn't your stories, it isn't your situations, it's not your experience. To realize everything we can see outside of us is temporary. If it's temporary, it cannot be us. It's just different manifestations of that energy that we are. Okay, let's see. I'll pull one last card for everyone, last message. So it has words and also has elements in this deck, but I usually pull words. Let's see what the, yeah, calm. Calm is a perfect word. No, nothing and no one can fluster me. I access and exude calmness. If we can be at peace in all situations, we're unstoppable. We're calm. We're in our strength. All right. Lots of love to everyone. Take good care of yourself. Remember that which is within me is within you. We are this one light. The guidance I'm providing is the same guidance you can provide to yourself. No one is above you or beneath you. We're all one perfect spirit. Take good care.